got Judgment card. You've got to make a good decision. We know that. Choose wisely is what the card says. Be discerning. You don't have to keep everything in your net, it says. The Magician, what are you manifesting here? Be conscious about what it is that you're manifesting. Five of Pentacles, you could be feeling left out of something, or there might be a need to leave something out, or it could be that the key is right there for you to see it. And the Page of Swords. Someone's watching you. Give a yes or no answer question now. Your answer is... Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and this is today's tarot for all signs for Tuesday the 21st of May 2024. Hope you're doing well. I have a live show 3 times a week here on YouTube. It's called Psychic Cafe. In there, I give 1-question readings, amongst other things. You can book in for one of those 1-question readings at any time on my website, BeHealing.com. Find a link for that in the description box below and also up there too. I get those out within 48 hours of you ordering. No, I don't. I do them in the live show if you book them while I'm live. But if you book them at any other time, I'll do it right at the start of the next live show and then send you the link to the replay so you can watch it in your own time. What's in the energies today? Well, we're still getting over something, apparently. We've got the Transcendence card out again. It's an ongoing theme at the moment, getting over something. Inner work. Does it ever end? I don't know. It's that card. It didn't fall out, but it was going to, believe me. Threshold. We're on the threshold of something. Something's about to happen. It's been in the works. I can feel it. It's been in the works. Something is about to happen. We've got meditate and choose wisely. You've got a decision to make at the moment. We have had that crossroads energy for a while now. I also offer private readings from my website, BeHealing.com. Those are the ones that I get out within 48 hours if you're ordering them. You can find a link for that in the description box below and also up there too. Book yourself in. Now, there's 2 ways in which to win one of those private readings with me every single month. The first way is by being a subscriber to my channel, clicking like on this video and then leaving a comment. That'll get you 1 entry in. Do that as many times as you like on my videos, including my shorts. Throughout the month, I'll get you many entries in. The second prize draw is for the same thing, and it is for those of you that check out my pick a card reads. If you purchase the deeper dives, then that'll get you as many entries as deeper dives that you purchase throughout the month on those pick a card reads, the extended readings, that is. Right, so let's check out what these cards are. We've got Judgment card. You've got to make a good decision. We know that. Choose wisely is what the card says. Be discerning. You don't have to keep everything in your net, it says. The Magician, what are you manifesting here? Be conscious about what it is that you're manifesting. 5 of Pentacles, you could be feeling left out of something, or there might be a need to leave something out, or it could be that the key is right there for you to see it. And the Page of Swords. Someone's watching you. Hopefully not in a creepy way. Now we've got the Judgment card. Tell us why. Be discerning because it's a good idea. Don't dive into something straight away. Take your time, says the Knight of Materials. 10 of Emotions. This could be your happily ever after. So this could fulfill your heart for the long term. We don't want to dive into things. Why is that? That's because we tend not to cross all the T's and dot the I's when we dive into things. So we tend not to think of the long-term implications. So as I was saying yesterday, we tend not to negotiate what we actually want if we're diving straight in there. If we think that something is slipping through our fingers, we can tend to grab hold of it no matter what. Dive in too soon instead of taking our time going, is this exactly what I want? Or is it what I want and how would I want it? I need to negotiate my own terms, that kind of thing. And what is behind that is divine timing. It's perfect timing to do this, right? It is perfect timing to consider these things and to be strong enough to negotiate, as I was saying yesterday. Because the Magician, you're manifesting something. Is this we're being conscious about what it is that we're manifesting? So is this in line with what I truly want to manifest? 10 of Materials for the long term, because this is going to stick around for the long term. So making sure, choosing wisely, making sure that this is how we want it for the long term. And if it's not, making changes to it. It feels like it's not saying, like, say no to it if it's not exactly as you want it, and like hope that they offer you something that is right for you. Is negotiate it on your terms. Have those difficult conversations, because this is going to stick around for the long term. You have been manifesting it, but there's some tweaks, and there's always some tweaks. because someone isn't going to preempt what you want and your take on it. They're not going to do that. You need to put your point of view across and what it is that you want. Nobody's going to be able to guess what it is that you want, but they might be very happy to give you exactly what you want if you are to speak up about it. So look at it from that point of view. Might not be able to guess, but very happy to give you exactly what it is that you want. Especially if there's someone that is recognizing your worth, what you can do for them. They want it to be reciprocal. So there's perception behind that. So not being on the back foot here, not being the one, not coming from a lack perspective. You've got to be not looking at this from a lack perspective. And now the Five of Pentacles makes more sense. So don't think that you're missing out on this and you need to grab it, right? The key is right there. And the key is right there for you to speak out now about exactly what it is that you want. Say, for romantic relationships, there's no point in getting into a romantic relationship and then never speaking up about your needs, what it is that you want, never speaking up about problems that are in the relationship that come up and that you want to be different, and then it ending and you feeling like you were done wrong about it. And it's like, when you didn't speak up, you know. So the key's right there. Nine of Inspiration, you're almost healed, you can do this. Muse of Voices, you've got clarity about it. Eight of Inspiration, direct communication, there it is. You've got to have those difficult conversations. And it's not even that difficult, that's the thing. It's only a difficult situation, it only feels like a difficult conversation to have, to express what it is that we want and the way that we want it. If we think that the other person isn't interested in what we want, if we think that they're going to say, no, you're not important, but that's very rarely the case. That's very rarely the case. And so if you think of it, it's not a difficult conversation. If you're expecting the other person to say, yes, I want to give you that, then it's not a difficult conversation to have. You just tell them your wishes. And it helps if you're easygoing about it too. Like, well, they might say yes, but they might say no. But at least I'll know. At least I'll know, right? And so the tricky situations aren't that tricky, really. Masculine energy is behind that, so it's time to take action. Speak out. Speak out. Tell it how you want it. Page of Swords, because someone's watching you. Who's watching us? Queen of Inspiration, watching you doing your thing. They're very attracted to you. This is someone that knows your worth. Someone that is loving what you do. This is fated connection. I'm not talking romance. I'm not feeling romance at all, but there's a law of attraction here. This person will want you to get what it is that you want, because this is like someone that wants to work with you, someone that wants to do something with you, and they'll see the value that you'll be offering, and of course they'll want you to get what you want from it because they want you to say yes to it. So a definite go ahead and speak out what it is that you want here. Omens, inner journey, joy, and sacred space. You've been getting signs about this, apparently. The inner journey that you've been on, so all the steps that you've been taking to value yourself and to perhaps, and your communication skills as well, have been leading up to this. We had that energy yesterday to look back and see if you imagine that there is a universe out there that loves you and wants you to get what it is that you want. When you first planted the seed of the manifestation, if you look back with universal eyes going, oh, well, yeah, I couldn't have it right then, but I tried, and then this came up, and then I dealt with that, and then I increased my self-esteem and my self-worth, and I've been through all of that kind of stuff, and then I worked on my communication, and I can see clearly that the universe was getting me ready to have this now, and I'm ready for it. And that might make it more clear for you, so you don't leave yourself out. Speak up, speak up. You know, whenever you just speak up. And one of my good friends, he said to me one time, it's like, girl, you need to speak up. And I really took that on. It's like, you know what, you're right. You're absolutely right. I need to speak up and not be bothered about it. I thought that I was protecting other people's feelings by not speaking up about what it was that I wanted, because I thought nobody wanted me to have what it was that I wanted. I thought I was by myself with that kind of stuff. Only I could do that. Everyone else wanted to stand in my way, which isn't true. It isn't true. And with that frame of mind, I was holding love out of my life, because I was never asking the people that did want me to have what I was never asking them for what I wanted. Something to think on. What about our love lives? Look deep within your heart, you'll feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. People are loving on you here. People are loving on you here, and you might have been holding that love away for so long by never speaking up. Just like I did. What else in our love lives today? Assess the situation. Assess your situation. Are you compatible? Do you want the same things? Are you even living in the same place? Are you on the same trajectory in life? Do you want the same things? You've got the same moral compass. You know, stuff like that. Wow. We've got respect. So respect is coming to you. We respect ourselves first, of course, and then we communicate what we want from others, and they do it. Freedom and mystery. It could feel like you're giving up your freedom at the moment, and I was getting that. Was it 2 days ago, 1 day ago? But that's a frame of mind. I don't think that you need to give up your freedom. Anyway, this is about our love lives, but it's feeling like similar energy to me. Perhaps it's just where my perception is at giving this reading. We've got the Lovers, we've got good timing for your path to cross, and old wounds coming up. Of course, that's what happens, right? Old wounds come up. The fears come up. It's our nervous system, it's our subconscious mind. It's here to protect us, so it reminds us. Trusty friends inside of us remind us. Oh, you got to be scared of this. Remember what happened that time. It's old wounds. And if we can put it in its place, in other words, thank you so much, nervous system, for trying to protect me from this. But I got this. I know better now. It's good. I'm all over this. I'm in conscious control of it. No worries. We have a Camel. Persevere and you will overcome any problems that are coming up for you now. We've got a Rat. Someone's working against you behind your back. Wasn't feeling that energy. Gong. An exciting event. And a Haystack. Karma, you will reap what you've sown. Cool. Well, think of a yes or no answer question, because I've got a red and a green crystal in this bag. I'm going to pull one of them out very shortly for our answer. Always feels like a bit of a threat when I say that. I'm not threatening you with the crystals. Threatening you with the crystals, that's funny. And what am I saying? If you want me to pull crystals out of my bag and cards out of my decks for specific questions that you've got, you can book in for one of my one-question readings on my website, behealing.com. Find a link for that in the description box below and up there too. If you've got more questions than that, or if you want a lot of detail about something that you're going through at the moment, a lot of guidance, and you want it to be private, you can book in for one of my private readings on my website, behealing.com. Find a link for that in the description box below and also up there too. How best to deal with these energies today? We've got the King of Swords. Clarity. Get clarity on something. Think back. Use your conscious mind to think things through, especially to look back and see the progression of yourself and then believe in yourself more. Get clarity on it all. And ask as well. King of Swords are very clear. Swords is about communication. It's about thoughts too. Communicate. Ask them. If you're not sure, if you're not sure about something, ask them. Ask them. If you don't know about something, ask them. It always seems peculiar to me when people like ask, and when I do readings, it's like, how do they feel about you? It's like, why didn't you just ask them? Or is that just me, you know? Anyway, think of a yes or no answer question now. Your answer is, feels like a no today. Yes, it's a yes again. Why did it feel like a no? I don't know. You could be pulled in 2 directions. Come on, camera. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to click like. Before you click off down there, click that subscribe button if you're new. Leave a comment. Wow, it's really slow. Leave a comment. That'll get you an entry into that prize draw for a free reading with me at the end of the month. I do one of these today's tarot every single day of the year. I go live 3 times a week in my Psychic Cafe show. Come along. Would love to see you in there. Perhaps read for you too. And I make 3 love pick a card reads a week. You can find one of those right there, right now. Watch that next if you want. Well, have the best day ever. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.